You could complete the orders in two ways, order by order or item by item. Order by order was fiddly and slow. Item by item was manly. Downright manly, I tell you. I looked at the list to see what most people wanted most. I decided in a fit of ecstasy to do Mother's Pride medium sliced white bread. This was life on the edge. This was happening shit, man. I was in control of my own destiny, and I was going to go for MP medium sliced white, and nobody was going to stop me. The list said I'd need 312 loaves, but when I counted, I only had 271. Meant some orders would be short, and I'd have to remember how short which orders were short. Only some orders couldn't be short, so some were going to be really short. The pressure would have killed an ordinary mortal, but if you have no hope, no future, and no idea about the first two, generally you can breeze through stuff like this. After 2 minutes of intense labour-intensive labour, I took off my oversized /underwash shirt and untucked my Bukowski t-shirt to hide the fact that my pants didn't do up. Funny shaped pants tight on my skinny legs, too long but too small around the waist. Yeah, I know. They'd fit Daniel. They make trousers for everyone except me, Douglas Bader, and Long John fucking Silver. To complete the ensemble, I was wearing rotting baseball boots, successfully setting me apart in appearance as well as everything else, I fondly imagined. Everyone else was wearing the butcher's stuff like Dennis. I'm hoping that this is the only place I ever go where I'm the only one not wearing a white coat and a worried look. So I'm splitting up the MP and chucking it in whatever tray. The stacks are filling up, the list is getting all ticked off. People are going by and nodding and saying, all right, in a London accent, even though they're from Ghana or Bombay or wherever. I got on with the Africans and Jamaicans, and the Indians were pretty friendly. This somehow put me one side of the fence. The other side was the Pakistanis. This was true before I arrived, and probably still is true, just like my latent racism. It's not very nice discovering another principle you had is just an illusion as soon as you put it to the test. The only other groups were the Sikhs, who were dangerously mad, and you just avoided them if you wanted to live, and the whites. There were only 7 white guys in the whole place, and one of them was Irish. I was a minority in my own capital. No wonder I was having issues. Peter, my boss, stalked past looking worried like he always did. Hello, he said, which meant hello. He was from Birkenhead originally, but like any middle-aged working man within 100 miles of the Thames, he wanted to sound like Sid James, South African Jew, ironically, but there you go. Peter was bald and they said he drank a lot. He was short and had no discernible neck, just jowls running down to his elbows. I liked him because he was okay and he didn't need to be. He tried to be one of the boys a bit too hard though, and he wasn't quite the right material for a wife-beating, brute 33 fascist, so I felt a bit sorry for him. I felt sorry for him mostly because I knew I was getting out of there and he wasn't. Maybe he felt sorry for me for the same reason, I don't know. He checked I wasn't reading the numbers wrong and went off to worry up someone else. The night shift went on anyway. I didn't do all that much before the break because I fancied I was struggling with the futility of it all. I found Chan and he said he was driving home to some real food, so I went out to get some junk shit from the high road. Las Vegas? Pah.